You can't reach another human being, really, who's suffering grief and sadness, unless you have encountered it yourself.
Julie Miller is 73 and could be leading a quiet life of retirement. Instead, she remains a highly valued teacher at Bristol Metropolitan Academy, running a successful English as an additional language programme for children who need extra emotional and educational support.
Julie is an amazing person because of her experience and because of her personality. I think Julie's retired 2 or 3 times in her life already, but she keeps coming back, and she would be very sorely missed. She's such a big part of the school here.
She formed her individual approach as a result of her own childhood experiences.
I had a mother who a million things could have been right, and she would have homed in on the one thing that was wrong. I determined when I had some decision-making powers and I was a bit older that I would do absolutely the opposite. If there were a million things wrong, I would find something good and concentrate on it to the exclusion of all the bad things.
This positive approach works well with the children at Bristol Metropolitan Academy.
If there's a problem, come and tell me.
Many have come as refugees from war-torn countries or as immigrants and often need special attention.
I get a surge of adrenaline with excitement when I see a child who is extremely troubled. Set your mark. Okay. But it doesn't daunt me, it excites me. You tell me a few things you know, and I'll give you 3 points for everything you know about the seashore.
When Jabril, originally from Somalia, came to the school, he constantly misbehaved.
Boat?
Yeah.
Yes. Nobody could teach him because he would not stay in one place for more than 2 seconds. We all found it very difficult. You've remembered
Flask.
thermos flask.
What's flask means?
Jabril was put into Julie's Survival English programme. It's a step-by-step approach to language. The aim to instill confidence in a student's new English skills, as well as extend their vocabulary.
What do we put in a thermos flask?
Explain it to me. Water.
Yeah. Something hot sometimes.
Coffee.
Coffee. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant. I have great hopes for him. He's a very lovable character. He's tuned in to what we want and he knows we mean business. I'm compelled to make that child feel worthy. They come invariably feeling utterly worthless and they can't affect their own destiny. Refugees, children that have escaped war and terrible, terrible things, need much more of what I can whack into the way I teach. Hello, Mohammed. Nice to see you.
Mohammed had to escape from Somalia and he left his mother behind.
You told me something that I didn't know, and I've known you now for 2 years.
My mom is not here. She is at Kenya now, but I miss her a lot.
Julie believes that because her own life hasn't all been plain sailing, including a serious crisis while living abroad, she can empathise with her students.
What you said yesterday. Children are brought to me who have got the same empty-eye bewilderment as I have had myself because of the circumstances I was in. I can see in these children the same fear that I had experienced when I was abroad and frightened, with no papers, no documents to prove who I was or where I was from. And that is a very lonely feeling. And many of these children have lost not just their documents, their families. I feel quite powerful that I've got strategies and opportunities to lighten their lives. What are you going to do? Why?
I'm gonna get 5 start to see.
And then what
Yeah,
are you going to do?
Mohammed is one of her many successes. Starting with no English, he's learnt fast under her scheme and will be considering university.
He knew I was aware of his intelligence, and that's a terrific bond, that someone knows that you're thinking hard and it doesn't match your inability to speak the language. I know, if you don't go to university, I'm going to cry for 1,000,000 years. You have my start. It's a powerful feeling. I feel powerful that I don't now doubt my capacity to cope with alarmed children. It's lovely to see you. Come in any time, I'm here. I can latch them on to the programme and make them feel that learning is great fun.